Hello, little Miss Deltanelle, and the littles that are watching, other littles that watch this as well. Hopefully, you're having a great week. This is one of two books by the same author, and I'm pretty excited because we're going to read this one this week, and we'll read the next one for next week. And that's called Night Owl by Christopher Dennis, or Denise, probably Dennis. And this is Night Owl and Early Bird. And this was a Caldecott Honor winner. So I mean that's a big award in Caldecott Honor book. So Night Owl, and it is a New York Times bestseller as well. I saw it on one of my travels a while back, and said, "Oh, it just hits my spot, myths and history and all." And then it's an owl. Who does not like an owl, right? So let's see what Night Owl's about. Oh, we got some pretty medieval here. Oh, and there's our little owl. You can see he's reading a book. Knights, knighthood, shields. Okay. Christopher Dennis. Since the day he hatched, Owl had one wish. Do you think you know what that wish is? Let's see if I can turn this to get the glare to be a little bit different. There we go. And to be a knight. Oh, look at that. Beautiful illustrations. Every morning, before he drifted off to sleep, he imagined himself as a real knight. He would be brave, he would be clever, and he would have many friends. It was just a dream until one day. And look, he's dreaming in a tapestry. And he caught that every morning when he drifted off to sleep, because knights are up all night. Knights began disappearing from the castle. Knighthood in just 2 weeks. Apply today. Live a life of honor and adventure. There's the recruiting poster, right? So Owl applied to night school, and to everyone's surprise, he was accepted. Pretty cool. Owl was an excellent student. Look at that. But he had a tough time with a sword. Even the small shield was a problem. And he had a habit of nodding off during the day. Okay. Night school was hard, but the owl worked, and he graduated with honor, as all knights do. That's awesome. An owl was assigned to the night watch, and he was very good at his job. Oh, he found the right job in the right hours, right? There you go. The other knights usually fell asleep during the long night watch, but Owl didn't mind. All alone on the castle wall, he finally felt like a real knight. Until, late one evening, it was very dark and very, very quiet when, doing marshmallows, he heard a strange sound. Whoosh! And it sounded like a huge bird flapping its wings. Woohoo! Owl called. He heard the sound again. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Who, he called. Whoosh. Who, Owl called. Oh, look what's behind him. Okay. Who, me? Said a deep voice. Who, you? Asked Owl. I'm a hungry dragon, said the dragon. And Owl was very afraid. But because he was now a real knight, and knights are brave, he puffed out his feathers and said, I am Owl, and I am a knight of the night watch. Look at that. Owl and the dragon. You don't look like the dragon, like a knight, said the dragon. You look like a midnight snack. Owl's feathers trembled. But because he was a real knight, and knights are clever, he said, You don't want me. I'm too small. Hardly even a mouthful. A mouthful's enough, snarled the dragon. I'm all feathers and fluff, said the owl. A great dragon like you needs something tastier and more filling. Well, you think Night Owl's got a point? How about a pizza instead? Let's see. Squire's oven fresh pizza, hot and delicious. Kingdom wide delivery, fire roasted. Oh, that's awesome. It turned out the dragon loved pizza. They talked about how each of them had hatched from eggs, how much they liked the night, and how flying was hard to explain to someone who had never done it before. They really had a lot in common. The following week, not a single night disappeared, or the week after that, and every night Al patrolled the walls. It was very dark and very, very quiet. But Al didn't mind because he was brave, he was clever, and he had many friends. Okay, look at this. They're having a pizza party with all the little baby dragons, big dragon, the knights, and a box of pizza from Squires. Okay, that's adorable. That is absolutely adorable. Hopefully you enjoyed that as much as I did reading it. That was great. That's a great one. Look forward to the second book. So let's do our send-off. We got Nux up here. We got high five. We got a low five. We got twist and twirls. We got loves to you, Little Miss. Any of the bigs that have joined in and anybody else watching, hopefully you enjoyed that. That was fun. A great book. So great way to have that in the week to take a watch and enjoy the story. Take care. Bye-bye.